Welcome back. We're so sorry for the delay. Stay tuned.
Stories were born here. Stories that breathe soul into your most treasured places. So, if you're about to write your own story, find a place where inspiration comes in waves. Absolute clarity exists. Find a place where you can lose yourself and find yourself at the same time. Marassi, a whole other story.
And now, get ready to welcome Shosha Kheir, founder of Shosha Kamal Design House, who will be talking about the need for public art in new emerging communities. Welcome, Shosha.
Hi, Raneem. I'm so happy to be here. I just need to make sure that my camera is on. Is it on?
Yes.
Okay. So since I'm happy because this is my first real estate dedicated conference. I've been in art once, I've been in design once, but I haven't been in real estate once. And there's this need إنه ندخل الart into real estate، ندخلها into emerging communities. أهمية public art في الحاجات دي is still very يعني it's still in its beginning phase. So all I want to talk about is, why do we think public art is important? Why do we think إنه هيأثر قوي كده ويعني it has a great role? Simply, they've been يعني hundreds of studies بتsuggest وبتدرس communities اللي فيها public art versus communities اللي ما فيهاش. When I say public art, I mean while you're walking في city أو في compound أو في تجمع سكني, you walk around, you see art, you see statues, you see installations, you see colors here and there, you see murals على الحيطان. This is all types and forms of public art. يعني we're not here to introduce anything new. We're here to state الفاكتس والستاديز اللي حصلت وقاسوا بيها ازاي وجود الكيانات الفنيه دي بتاثر على الانهابيتنتس، على الناس اللي عايشين في المكان ده. فسيمبلي we found يعني while I was preparing for this talk لقيت تأثيرات كتيرة قوي للpublic arts. So I thought it's only 15 minutes and we need to tone it down ل 3 حاجات mainly. فأول حاجة research has proven في الفيلد ده إنه it can change behaviors. ف how can يعني إيه it can change behaviors? Simply النوشن بتاعت beauty in beauty out و shit in shit out. فكرة إن أنا المخزون المرئي اللي بيدخل لعيني على مدار الساعة، على مدار اليوم، كمية المخزون ده as much as it can get beautiful and it has a great deal of beauty على قد أفعالي والطريقة اللي برد بيها. They found that there is a great relation بين البلاد اللي فيها amount of public art، الcities اللي فيها public art حصل لهم decline في crimes rate. Can you imagine؟ يعني تحط شوية تماثيل في الميادين وبتاع تقلل نسبة الجريمة. حصل لهم change in behaviors في topics معينة. يعني من كم سنة a London-based artist كان في ساعتها conference على global warming. They asked him to do something public art related to global warming. فالراجل was exceptionally smart. جاب قطع ثلج من ايسلند وشحنهم للندن وتحطوا في الشارع. طبعا by the end of the conference كان البلوكس الهيوج بتاعت الثلج دي ساحت في الارض. people was astonished انه ايه ده global warming is real. And they كمان measured الإفكت على الناس اللي شاهدوا public art ده and they monitored and they became more environmentally conscious. بس علشان public art placed somewhere. This is an example. Another example is a public art installation عملناه في شرم الشيخ من سنتين. الناس كانت at that time كان في إرهاب فظيع وكان دايما politically اسم مصر is dragged into حاجات كلها سوداوية، إرهاب ومشاكل ومش عارفة إيه. they asked me to do a public art to help that, to improve how we're being treated in media. So what we did was very simple. I invited 120 محات من 120 بلد. And I brought them all here and I asked them to do a human heart. القلب البشري اللي هو بالطريقة مش قلب اللي هو جرافيك، قلب حقيقي. وطلبت من كل واحد ينحتوا in his own way and his own philosophy. And we placed them all in a permanent installation قدام الجبل in a very يعني glorious looking setting. What happened later إنه when we monitored how Egypt is being treated in media worldwide, it became much higher in fields related to art. بدأ الناس يشوفوا إن إحنا we're not a country that is involved in مشاكل وإرهاب وسواد وكده. بدأوا يشوفوا إن إحنا no, we have a lot to do with other fields that is full of art and beauty, and that affected definitely our image. Yes, behaviors change if we use art properly. One more thing, in art was proven and يأثر على mental health. So you can actually improve the mental health condition that the city is facing through art. We've used it. I personally have used it before في مستشفى 57 بتاعت اللي بتعالج السرطان, and we were successful إن إحنا نقلل amount of fear and pain عند الناس اللي بيعدوا من على الart piece دي, عند الأطفال اللي بيعدوا من عندها before they take their chemo and radiation. بتستخدم في العقل فكرة إنه you affect people's happiness. There's a project كان معمول في دنفر في أمريكا and كان اسمه The Happy Project and the artist كان كل هدفه إن إحنا will make Denver a happy city. And he started installing happy, as he called it, happy installations all over the city وفي الحواري وفي الشوارع الضيقة وفي الميادين الكبيرة here and there. And they did the study before and after. So level of happiness of the residents. And it's made a big difference. One last thing, الثالث حاجة أو ثالث effect هو فكرة the sense of belonging. فكرة إن الناس تحس إن هي they do belong to this compound, they do belong to this city, they do belong to this country. فكرة belonging والownership. Again, art had a great role on that, public art. فكرة إنه يكون عندي التمثال المعين that we go and celebrate there. لو عندي a success or a celebration, the community كله gathers around it to celebrate. فكرة إنه يكون عندي الميدان المعين اللي كلنا بنروح له at times of fear, at times of celebration. فكرة الترابط اللي بيحصل في communities when there is a landmark that can actually connect people. بس this is mainly three fields that can public art have a role هنا. And since we have تقريبا معظم real estate companies في conference having a role in this conference, I'd really ask you في الأول خالص وانتوا لسه بتعملوا الماستر بلان, have public art placed in the DNA of your communities, in the DNA of your compound. You have no idea how this will elevate the user experience or resident experience. So you're not just selling houses, you're selling communities, you're selling an experience of well-being. If we can actually do that, if we can actually look at art مش بالشكل إنه هو حاجة حلوة في آخر الشارع أو في الميدان. No, it's a tool that can really change behaviors, affect the mental well-being of the community, and definitely connect people together and يخليهم عندهم a sense of well-being, a sense of belonging and ownership of this place. If we can do that, we'll definitely go to a whole different level of living communities. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ranim, and thank you for everyone who's attending.
Thank you, Shosha, for sharing your artistic and very special view on the value of art. It was truly inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ranim. Thank you so much. And for all the listeners, thank you.
Thank you.